Good morning. This is Anti-Cult Network's Inside Edition, and I'm your host, Maggie Swartz. This morning's top story is about the Coop. They claim to be a Christian restaurant that left Chick Fil A, but what they aren't telling you might just surprise you. Here's an interview from a person who works at Chick Fil A.
I've been working at Chick Fil A for 2 years. When I first started out, I met Brad, and he actually started training me. I realized that he has been a part of a cult, and they have taken the Chick Fil A chicken sandwich recipe from Chick Fil A, and that is copyright infringement. And the Coop is a cult.
I used to work over the Coop, and they were trying to cut my pay in half so they could have more money for their little ministry project or whatever. And they were trying to get me to agree to this because they were saying that Jesus would work for half wages, but I'm not Jesus, and I need to eat too.
Here's what we discovered when we interviewed one of the Coop's co-founders.
Do you have any comments to make on the allegations that the Coop is putting illegal substances in your chicken sandwiches, like crack cocaine, meth, and heroin?
I have no comments at this time.
What about the fact that you force workers to work on Sundays and you refuse to pay them and take them away from their families and their home church services? Do you have any comments on that?
I have one comment. I don't know where you're getting your information, but I'm not the guy you want to talk to. I'm not the business guy.
Really, who can we talk to? Do you have any answers?
I suggest you talk to God.
Up next is an interview with a concerned mother of one of the co-founders.
My son, Brad Benson, used to be such a well-behaved, hard-working boy. He worked at Chick Fil A almost every day, except Sunday, because they gave him that day off as a day of rest and to come to worship services with us and our family. But now that he started working at the Coop, he's completely changed. And the Coop has just changed my son. I don't know who this kid is anymore. When he is working, he's lurking around other fast food restaurants' parking lots trying to convert young boys to come join the Coop. He no longer is home for devotional services on Sundays. Instead, he's forced to work in the kitchen of the Coop. He isn't allowed to partake in their so-called religious services, and he isn't even paid. What is this service, and what are they doing to my son? Also, according to the FDA nutritional rules, all fast food restaurants are required to put nutritional calculators or calorie counts on all of their products so that we as consumers will know exactly what we're eating and what junk we're consuming. Where is this at the Coop? I don't know what my son's eating. He used to come home every day to eat my delicious food, in addition to the great food that Chick Fil A gave him. But now he's always eating the Coop sandwiches. I don't know what's in these sandwiches. How do I know if they're healthy? I've heard allegations that there's heroin and crack in these sandwiches. How am I supposed to know? Where's a calorie counter? What kind of a good organization is a Coop that not only takes my son away from me on Sundays, but also is feeding him mindless crap?
We decided to send a crew into the Coop to investigate. Here's that footage for the first time.
Thanks, Maggie. Mick Manash here, leader of the cult compromising team here in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Now, me and my partner last night went on a reconnaissance mission to one of the Coop's many locations here in the greater Spartanburg area. We were investigating the case of a young Brian Biggerstaff, one of the poor, unsuspecting victims of the so-called Christian fast food chain called the Coop. Now, our mission turned up a lot of results. We found a lot of buildings and very conspicuous structures inside of the facility itself and outside of the facility in their parking lot. Now, inside their kitchen, there seems to be a lot of equipment and instruments that seem to me to be a way of mixing their brainwashing chemicals into their Christian chicken sandwiches that young Mr. Biggerstaff and others have tasted and claim to have miracle powers attached to them. Yeah. Hello, America. This is Mick Manash coming at you and my buddy.
Waka Flocka. Flame, that is.
And we're here reporting to you about a new cult we have learned about called the Coop. We've gotten a lot of messages from concerned relatives about things that go on in there, and they're very worried about their loved ones. And we're here to shed some light on this
on this cult.
This Christian fast food chain, they claim. So we're here for you, America. We're doing it for you.
Watching out for you. Crikey, there's a Chick Fil A.
Yes, Chick Fil A. This is the restaurant that the Coop actually was. They kind of split off from. We'll pull in here real quick just to explain a little bit.
A little bit of history of the Christian eatery.
Chick Fil A is a great restaurant, great Christian restaurant. And I don't how something like the Coop comes out of this. I have no idea.
I could not tell you.
I mean, just look at this parking lot. It's beautiful.
Very well designed parking lot.
Very well designed. All kind of signs helping you out,
And I
telling
don't know
you where to go.
Any of you there have ever eaten at Chick Fil A? That's a damn good chicken sandwich.
One of the Coop's locations. We're actually pulling up behind it right now. See how ominous looking this is. Nothing like Chick Fil A.
Nothing at all. It's just not as aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Look at the parking lot's design.
All right, so we're coming up here. This is where people can drive through and get their Christian chicken sandwiches.
Christian chicken sandwich. Don't know about that.
All right, as you can see, we're here at the drive-through for the Coop.
Our store is closed. Please visit us again.
Store is closed. Please visit us again. Of course, they want you to visit them again so they can make more money.
That creepy ass message.
Our store is closed. Please visit us
Yeah,
again.
that could be a brainwashing message right there.
I think we're being like
Please
subliminally
visit us again.
messaged or something like that.
Our store is
This is
Shepard,
creepy.
take it
This is
in my
creepy.
Visit us again.
Look at all that's on the menu.
Our store is closed.
Yeah, there's their chicken
Please
biscuit.
visit us again.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel a little creeped out too, so we're just gonna pull around here.
For this creepy ass message that keeps playing over and over.
Please visit us again.
Fresh, never frozen chicken, marinated 12 hours.
Never frozen? That's hard to believe.
Marinated in what? What could you possibly marinate your chicken in?
Let's take a gander inside.
Here's where they prey on unsuspecting teenagers
This
like
is
that
a common hangout spot
of buying bigger staff.
for dormant high school students. Young students like Byron.
It's a shame. What the Coop claims to be a way to spread Christianity through great tasting fast food appears to me to be a brainwashing scam to make money off of the poor unsuspecting victims that are high school students. This has been Mick Manash with the Cult Compromising Team in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Off to you.
Dun dun dun.